Hey Leo, how are you doing? This reading is for Leo for the month of August, bonus reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. And last but not least, a shout out to all the Leos who are celebrating a birthday. I wish you nothing but the best. What is going on for the fabulous and most amazing Leos? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Death card, Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. What's coming towards you? The Five of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the Emperor. Major Arcana 4, Aries. Also read that as Scorpio. In your blocked and challenged position is the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome, beautiful. Temperance. Major Arcana 4, Sagittarius. Okay, Leo. Let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Death card, and the Death card is about change, transition, and a transformation. It is also about an ascension. So letting go of old patterns, old habits, old outdated beliefs. This is also you taking back power and control in your own life, bossing up, leveling up. It is also about seeing the bigger objective, firm and fair decisions. It is also law and order. So there could be some kind of situation that you need to say goodbye to, because see, this Death card in the blocked and challenged position is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is fond memories, nostalgic thoughts of the past, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, but it is also something about your inner child, letting your inner child out to play, to let loose, to have fun. Or there's something about staying in a dynamic because there is children, and maybe you have sacrificed a lot, but how much more do you want to sacrifice of self? Aries energy is about me, myself, and I. What am I going to do about this? And there is something about cut your losses, lose a battle, and at the end of the day, you will win the war. I'm also getting an energy of somebody from your past trying to bait or hook you back into some kind of dynamic. So what is this Death card? And the Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Ten of Pentacles is your end-all be-all, your big old house, your white picket fence. Your end-all be-all looks different, or I guess everybody's end-all be-all is different. So what is your end-all be-all? Some kind of goal, or this could also be retirement, a change in job, a change in location. Something about a commitment and a connection is changing. There also could be something about your finances, like leveling up in your financial situation. And this Five of Swords could also be some kind of insecurity, deep-rooted insecurities or a fear. I'm also getting something about a betrayal, feeling a little bit bullied or backstabbed or betrayed by a person. That can also be somebody from your past. What is this Five of Swords? Or somebody here wants to bait or hook you back into some kind of commitment, connection. And you're like, wait a minute. Yeah, I had good times here, but this is about you using your voice. Five of Swords, nobody wins in the Five of Swords. It's a hollow victory. It is also somebody who doesn't consider another person's feelings. They just want to be right. So you just have to ask yourself, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? And Ten of Pentacles is about new connections. Or this could also be somebody in your family. This could be inheritance, legacy, luxury. I'm just getting about the power of you. Or there is something about wanting to be an entrepreneur, selling a home, buying a home, changing your surroundings. And the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and teamwork, or cooperation. So there is some kind of battle going on in cooperation or laying down a solid foundation. I'm also getting teamwork makes the dream work. But where is your team? I'm also getting something about you have mastery over all these suits, which brings you into the Emperor. So let's just see about this foundation and stability. Something is rocky, or there is a lot of fighting and bickering. So let's just say you're moving into a new home and your family or friends are projecting onto you, oh, you can't paint it this color, or you should be doing it that color. It is also about a project. Something here, fighting in a collaboration or bickering. But somebody here wants to be right. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? So what is this Emperor energy? And the King of Pentacles. Wow. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the King of Pentacles is Kingpin. It is also about materialism, materialistic. There also could be somebody around you very money hungry. So I would just watch this. Is this an investor or is this an opportunist? I'm also getting something that you can have your cake and eat it too. Solid instability and commitment. There's something here about a contract. Whether this is you getting out of a contract and coming into something new, or severing ties from some kind of person who might be, it might be like a sibling, a brother. This could also be like a family run business. But you know, King of Pentacles, yeah, can have their cake and eat it too. So is somebody around having their cake and eat it too, like overspending, overeating, over-consuming? Anything you touch here, you make more beautiful or turn it to gold. That can also be something about father. What is this Six of Cups? Six of Cups, yes, fond memories, but how is it right now? This is also letting go of patterns, habits. There also could be fighting over inheritance if this has something to do with a company or your brother and sister. Like cooperation. Can't we all just get along? And the Four of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Four of Pentacles is physically withdrawn, but there is still emotions tied up. Four of Pentacles is also suppressed feelings or suppressing your inner child. If you suppress your inner child or suppress your feelings, you're going to explode. And who do we usually explode on? The people closest to us. Four of Pentacles is also my need for greed. So the investor versus the opportunist. There's some kind of need for greed, or you do have a person in your surroundings. And maybe you're like, oh, but this is my sister. I got to be nice. You know what? The need for greed here, okay? Just saying. Four of Pentacles is also somebody gripping and holding on to you. This person is trying to bait or hook you back into some kind of dynamic. Death card and Ten of Pentacles tells me there's a change happening for you in some kind of circumstance, dynamic, commitment, job situation, living location. And there's bickering here, or there is a bully. Cut your losses, lose a battle, and at the end of the day, you will win the war. This is also my miserly card. It's somebody stingy, frugal, can't even buy you a coffee. Or this can also be somebody here withholding children. Something about children. And maybe that is a dynamic that you're staying in some kind of situation because of a relationship. Temperance. Temperance is about mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually grounding your energy. This is also you're being divinely guided on your path. You are protected. Don't rush yourself or do anything excessively. And this is also about getting back into your body, getting out in nature, cleansing, detoxification. Anything complex must go. And see how this Temperance card has wings? In the Death card, it's the caterpillar going into the chrysalis and coming out as the beautiful blossoming butterfly. So you're not only going to fly, you're going to soar. And this could be soaring to you know, bossing up or soaring to great heights, or you haven't seen anything yet in a good way. And the Five of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the fives in the tarot signifies change. And this is also healing from some kind of loss or battle. It is also cut your losses. How much more do you want to compromise of self? So there is a situation going on here because this is a Five of Swords and that is a Five of Swords. So both people are butting heads, coming at each other, masculine energy. Both people want to be right. They both want to have control. And there's something about a withdrawn from a past situation, or somebody here is holding a grudge. This is also my stubborn card, like not willing to open up their wallet. What is this Death card in Ten of Pentacles? And the Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And you know, the Three of Swords is heartbreak, separation, a breakup. There is some kind of pain, painful experience, but you do have possibly people who absolutely love you in your community. So again, there's some kind of new investment. It's cutting your losses because something is keeping you stuck. And there's stagnancy. This is stagnant pond water. Because Four of Pentacles is basically constipation. So more flow. Where's the water? Where's the joy? Where's the pleasure? Where's the happiness? It's locked up in this box. So skip down the road acting silly. Somebody around you taking things really seriously or personally. What is this Five of Swords and Three of Pentacles? You could also be really sad to disconnect too of maybe you liked the community you lived in, or maybe you liked the company you worked for. And now you're like, yeah, but I'm going to be my own entrepreneur. I know all the ropes. Plus I can make my own money, because King of Pentacles is about abundance, prosperity, very generous offering, generosity. And the Six of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And you know, the Six of Wands is victory, triumph, success. Successfully overcoming some kind of fight or argument. But that can also be pride and ego, or jealousy and envy of what you're coming into. This is also hitting a milestone in your life, completion and closure. I'm also getting something about a promotion or a raise. So maybe you were offered this promotion or a raise. There's a lot of jealousy or fighting, bickering, and talking about you, talking smack. This is also about being proud of who you are. Or somebody, again, wanted to have all the control in some kind of circumstance or relationship. So everything you needed to know in some kind of circumstance, job situation, teamwork makes the dream work. It's like you have hit that milestone. You can set yourself free. You want more freedom. You want more flexibility. And the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, no wonder why you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm also getting the Two of Pentacles is my all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. Pros and cons to some kind of commitment connection. Write down the pros, write down the cons, because you might have two avenues here. But that can also be two entrepreneurs coming together. But there is also about keep the 2 feet on the ground so that you feel whole and complete in your body. Because this could be like multitasking and having a lot of irons in the fire. The Fool, no risk, no reward. This is also, again, unload baggage. Having little to no worry, little to no baggage, clutter. What is the Six of Cups and the Four of Pentacles? suppressed feelings, or yeah, like where's the communication? There's something about your heart. And the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's almost like running away from a tough conversation. So somebody here might be very passive and the other person passive aggressive. Knight of Swords is communication coming in out of left field. Or don't go back to your past. Right here. See how it's like somebody flaking out or running away? Runner chaser situation. Don't chase this person. Chase your goals, chase your dreams, chase your ambitions, and feel inspired. I also feel like you're inspiring other people. Knight of Swords can also be somebody who is pissed off and angry. So again, there's some kind of grudge. And that could also be you. But holding a grudge against another person from your past doesn't poison them, it poisons you. So this is your sadness, or, you know, have your big old ugly cry, you're allowed to. But I'm also getting something about inheritance, possibly, like inheriting something. Yes, there would be some kind of loss. I'm also getting, you know, this could also be an energy of boredom. Somebody gets bored in relationships quickly. But Knight of Swords is also determination. Somebody here, not talking about something. Nine of Wands. What you resist persists. So this is opening up a can of worms. Or it could be anger, rage, somebody jumping to conclusions, or there is a solution and conclusion to your problem, and it's by taking action, but it is also about vocalizing. And the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And there's the truth. This is also about clarity, truth, victory, triumph, and also catching your lucky break, or a break free, or a breakthrough, or you need a break. Temperance is about giving yourself permission to take that break. I'm also getting that saying, all bets are off. Ace of Swords is also cut your losses, or cut out your own deceptive behavior or those around you. Temperance, so if you're overspending, overeating, overindulging, overdoing it, then how's your budget? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is about get a second opinion or get some great advice. It is also clarity and truth. The doves here are about peace and harmony. It is also being very shrewdful or resourceful in business and career. But when I get these two Five of Swords, the two Five of Swords together is a Ten of Swords, which is deuces, I'm out of here. And you win either way. You're going to win either way. But the Five of Swords, just watch that Five of Swords, because pride and ego can get in the way of like, I just want to be in control. I want to be right. Nobody wins on the Five of Swords. But with this Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords together is the Six of Swords, which is let go of the rope, getting out of choppy waters, expanding your mind, expanding your awareness, and expanding your consciousness, unloading baggage. Yeah, tired of the drama and the bickering. It could just be going back and forth, or there could be something about belittling, backstabbing. This is Gemini, Taurus energy. So maybe you have a flaky friend that always flakes out on you, and you're just like, you know what? I've got to put my foot down to this. It's somebody who says things quite harsh. It's harsh communication. Bank, failure. There also could be something about a bum around you, but the King of Pentacles could also be like a broker. So looking into new avenues on possibly a loan or getting a loan. And it says bankrupt on there. And then it says trash. Throwing away, getting rid of, and tossing out. Yeah, you're taking out the trash. You're tired of the drama. There's something about bankrupt. Something about a person. But I also feel like that's emptiness. Like something made you feel empty. And doing drugs. Not all bugs need drugs. But doing drugs can also be something pharmaceutical that's challenging you. And there's back and forth, bickering and arguing. Falling apart, falling into pieces. Yeah, it's about fragmentation. So it's like a piece of yourself got lost here, a piece of yourself got lost here. It's like, go run and save your inner child. Or there's something about being involved in children. And maybe this is a child that's like, I'm not, like a teenager. But they're making an excuse and running away. Or maybe they're, you know, pickpocketing you here, Leo. You got to put your foot down. The ghosts are tired of the drama. See this person, like fast, the need for speed. As soon as an argument comes up, this person, instead of talking in a mature matter, this person runs away. It says avoids serious topics, has inconsistent relationship, lacks courage, runs from deep feelings, may act awkward or weird. And it says avoidant attachment right here. I'm also getting something about on all these cards here, Leo. If this is a work dynamic, where's the love in it? Where's the passion? Where's the excitement? Because the only wands you have right here is hitting the milestone or like completion and closure. This could also be if you have been taking some kind of course or upgrading your skills. Yeah, it was a little bit of insecurity, but maybe you didn't feel that you had the support. But there's something about new networking or what is your net worth? So somebody was more materialistic. The naive one, and that's in the blocked and challenged position. And it says follows other blindly, lacks own direction, can fall into scams, frequently lost and scattered, a yes man, a yes woman. That's kind of like the Six of Cups, because it can be, yeah, somebody innocent or somebody robbed your innocence. I'm also getting the get rich quick schemes, scams, schemers. If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. I'm also getting something about laundering, like what are you hiding in this treasure chest? And this person's like, Zoom. So it could be your friend, like, you know, maybe your friend is a pocket, you know, pill popper. And that could be anything. The officer, police, man or woman, security worker, keen eye for trouble, may abuse their power, brave and willing, makes others feel safe. And the Joker plays silly games, can be emotionally immature, lands into trouble, unreliable source, wearing costumes for work, clowns, kids, and parties. So this can also be somebody who is just living in the past and partying, or somebody who is not over some kind of past situation, like they can't get past something. The zombie lacks emotional intelligence, can be an energy vampire, unconscious of self-behavior, lacks ambition and purpose, hasn't found themselves yet. So somebody is like acting like they're 15 here. You're kind of like act your age, not your shoe size, but you know, you do what you can to just get yourself in this temperance energy where you have the clarity, you have the truth, getting out in nature, This is also about meditation, brings about answers and clarity, and no longer compromising. You don't want to fight anymore. You're done. Bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude, especially on topics that are hard to have a conversation with. But if somebody keeps running away from like deep feelings, deep emotions, there's something about a stunted growth in a person. And we can't force these people to grow up. But what you can do is force yourself to, you know, take power and control back into your own life. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. For some of you, that's both. Like, you can't depend on this person. Maybe this person, you know, drinks a lot, or there's something about this, you know. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Yeah, because Five of Swords is not a great way to communicate. And people who communicate with anger and rage and fear is only trying to get power and control over the relationship, which is still not the best way to communicate, right? And it says moon, changes in your life. I'm also getting somebody about mood swings. And maybe that is the drinking, like the booze blues. And then, yeah, rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. I also feel like this person crossed the line with you. And, you know, if this person, you know, has bad behavior, you know, it could be a friend. And you're like, wow, this person's been my friend for so long. They're not talking about, they're hiding some kind of communication, or they're just a ghoster, a runner. And Bull, plenty of material things. Like, you have so much to look forward to. So the forward movement, face your true north and go through this change. I know it's uncomfortable. I know that it can be hurtful. Have your big old ugly cry, but there's change and commitment here for you. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Leo, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.